We're gonna take a little walkie walk, and you can see he's already fucking excited, and we're gonna take you with us. So we just popped into one of my favorite spots, but it's kind of crowded. There's a lot of, there's like 5 cars in the parking lot, so we're gonna go up to the next one to see if we have a little more freedom. I like to let him go off leash, and it's nice when people aren't around. These divots in the road are about to swallow my tiny little car. And this is what we like to see. There is nobody that's come back here except for one person. So hopefully they don't have a dog. That would be ideal. Atlas is good with dogs, but it's just easier without him around. Look how pretty. I'm very confident this dog is going to run me over. Yeah? Is that what's gonna happen? You're not gonna let me do this, are you? Well. Will you let me do a headstand? There's not a fucking chance. There's not a chance. You're not gonna knock me over. I just don't fucking trust it. Okay. Let's see what happens. Ooh, shaky. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Thoroughly surprised by that. Trying to be a fitfluencer out here. You're gonna bolt. Come on. Wow, good boy. Oh, you're scared. It's a little scary. Like, look at those colors. Fucking incredible. And then that cute dog. You know, it's really interesting because I find myself having to be a content creator. So I'm out here with my tripod filming content while enjoying the sunshine, right? This is the middle of the day. I get to do this with my day because of how I've set up my life. But it feels so fucking weird. It feels weird that I have to be a marketer who is a fitness professional or who does fitness. I am no longer just a health coach. I am now a marketer who does health coaching. And it's a weird shift for me, honestly, because usually I'm the one that's doing the listening. I'm not the one that's doing the talking. I'm not the one who is sharing my personal experience with everyone. I'm actually very introverted, and it typically takes some time to get me to open up. So this is like totally fucking uncomfortable for me. This is very, very new to me in creating a viewpoint into my life, because probably I've never been that proud of what I have to offer, if I'm being fucking real. I've never been that proud of who I am, of how I've been walking. Even though I've been tenacious, even though I've worked really fucking hard, I've always had an issue with something. And I had a really pivotal conversation the other day in the sauna. That's where I have most of my amazing conversations. That's where I meet these really powerful women. And the person that I was talking to reminded me that I need to stop putting out the fires of the part of me that I don't like and start focusing and nurturing the parts of me that I do like, and dive the fuck into those so that can drown out the fires. The fires no longer have a chance with all that life in existence because you've poured into it. So I find myself ashamed of parts of me, but I know that there are really good things that I can share with you and with the world. And so here I am, challenging my existence, challenging what I'm fucking comfortable with, because I know in the depths of my soul that optimizing this existence is what we're here for. And that doesn't look the same for me as it does for you, But I fucking guarantee if you get this physical body healthy, if you nourish this body and treat it as if you're going to be in it for 100 years, then you get to really lean into unlocking this and unlocking what you actually want, unlocking your purpose, unlocking your vision. And that's where the juiciness of life is. It's in unlocking who the fuck you are. And it's constantly unfolding. It's constantly evolving. It's never going to be the same at any point in your life. And so it's a little bit scary. It's a little scary to see yourself. It's a little scary to see your core beliefs and your core habits. And yeah, that's just reality. Anything new is kind of hard, you know? But we get the opportunity in this lifetime to challenge our existence. And if you want to, you can. Because it's fucking lovely on the other side of knowing yourself a little bit better. It feels real fucking good. So I don't know what these are, but they do start to show up around springtime, and they make me so fucking happy. I very much have my spots. I very much have the places that I go to over and over and over again. And I think part of that is because I get to see part of myself in that place over and over. And I get to recognize patterns, recognize how far I've moved from the previous spot in life or whatever it is. And so I find places and I call them my own. I don't know if you're like me, but let me know in the comments if you find places in nature and go back to them over and over and over. It's in the 40s today, and in the Midwest, that means it's springtime. It's like springtime. We get so fucking cold here that this feels like heaven. Part of the reason I have a hard time showing up as a content creator, because essentially what I'm doing is saying, hey, look at me, look at my life, you should live like me. That's what we do here on social media with these bite-sized chunks of information. We say, my life is awesome, because that's what you want to see. You don't really want to see the hard parts of life. We can be real with that. We can be honest and authentic, and parts of that is good. But most of what we show here are the highlights, are the good parts of life. And so when it comes to being authentic in that, like, I really don't think that you can fuck it up. I really think that you can do whatever the hell you want to cope in this world, because this world is hard. What I'm getting at is I have a hard time saying, do what I do, because what I do might not work for you. What I do works for a lot of people when you tailor it to yourself. When you say, okay, I know I need to strength train. Okay, I know I need joint mobility. I know I need to nourish my body with the right food. I know that I need sunshine in my eyeballs, maybe a little cold exposure, maybe a little heat, you know, all of those things. When we optimize this physical existence, we can optimize other ways of our life. We can optimize our spiritual experience. We can optimize our mental experience, our emotional experience, all these things. We think clearer. And so you can emulate what I'm doing, but it has to be customized to you. What I'm doing on a regular basis may not work for you. I am a fitness professional. I have freedom to come out here at 2:00 in the afternoon when nobody else is out here, you know? So if you want happy and healthy, you can emulate some of the things that I do, because that's what I'm doing. I'm optimizing my existence for happy and healthy. And when I say happy, I mean peaceful and content. I mean safe. I mean in a place where I have thriving relationships and a thriving body and thriving clients, all of these things. Happy and healthy is what I believe this existence is for. We're supposed to experience all parts of it. We're supposed to have the hurt and the hard, and that is part of it. However, we can optimize how we show up so that way we can experience joy a little more often, which kind of sounds good to me. Content creation at its finest. I recorded this in vertical expecting to use this for Instagram and maybe TikTok, but I think I'm gonna make a little longer form video as I'm out here flowing. It feels pretty good to flow. So here we are, figuring it the fuck out, failing forward, falling, and gonna stand back up because we're figuring this shit out, you know? honestly, this is kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be out here with my dog because he's so cute, like, let's be real. And he's picking up on the formula, you feel me? And then also, like, I'm kind of fucking excited for springtime when all these, like, new flowers are popping up, this new growth. I think it'll be a lot of, like, inspiration for conversation, you feel me? I don't know about you, but I love a big old tree, you feel me? God, isn't she beautiful? Did you go through there? Are you a wet dog? We are here. We're gonna go this way and back. I'm definitely not mad about using maps with trails because your girl is directionally challenged and I would definitely get lost if I just had a trail without a map. Like, who are you? How the fuck can you do that? We're at 13 and we're gonna go towards 12. So prior to this hike, I've done this walk many, many times. And actually, so up until marker point 17, I am very, very confident. And then after that, I have to check it every single time. Even though I've walked this many times, I have to check the map just to make sure I'm not gonna get lost in the woods. We get pretty deep back here and there's always trails, there's always maps. And so I'd be able to find my way back, but you know, just trying to stay on track. So I always check it. Come here, hey. Don't fall in, hi. Oh, you're a good boy. So there's this cocoon I want to find. I'm really trying to look for it because Mark and I we found it, gosh, it's been a couple of months ago. It was cold when we saw it. And it's really cool. So I want to show you what it's going to turn into. I found her or him or whatever. So check this out. This is a cocoon. And I'm going to show you what she's going to turn into, or he, whoever you are. But they go in here at wintertime. They wrap themselves in a leaf. So there's like a little caterpillar that digested himself in there. And he's gonna turn out to be like this. So I am a little bit of a nature weirdo, and the reason that I can find that thing is because we came to this tree that has a bunch of mushrooms on it, and it's been cold, so they're kind of like shriveled a little bit, but the entire thing is just covered. And so we know this one it leads me back to that cocoon. And the reason that I knew it was a cocoon is because Mark and I are weirdos and we raised monarchs and black swallowtails last year, which was really fun, actually. It was so cool to see the entire process. It was so cool to nurture these little caterpillars and then give them an environment to come back to and lay their eggs. It's really cool to understand the process of life and how these little tiny caterpillars, little tiny little baby caterpillars, evolve to be these fat little worms. And then they digest themselves and turn into a butterfly. What the fuck? It's crazy. It's a crazy process, but it's really interesting. So there you go. That's a little nerdy fact about me. I like to grow butterflies. He is just absolutely loving this muddy nastiness. He's like soaking it in. And we're just gonna stay on the same, wait. Yes, same. We're gonna go 12 to 11. We're at 12. We're gonna go this way. Hey, I just want to say thanks for being here with me as I unfold this like belief in me that I don't have anything important to say, that I should be seen and not heard, which was definitely a narrative that was said in my household. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for coming along for this walk as I unlock a new part of myself. It's super fucking uncomfortable and I'm gonna fuck it up a lot. But here we are, out here, trying, doing our best. That's what life is for. Unfolding all of these parts of ourselves, unlocking the uncomfortable things in life so that we can have some level of contentment and joy, because doing the hard things is what leads us there. Doing the things that challenge our mind to expand beyond what we thought we ever fucking could. So thanks for being here. In you go, puppy. Up, up. Good boy. Oh, it's so hard. Yeah. Again, thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. Thank you for sharing the growth with me. I love to walk next to people who are optimizing their existence, who are finding their happiest and healthiest version, because we can. We have the opportunity to do that. We have the opportunity to challenge the narrative, and it makes me really fucking happy to walk next to people like you. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and I fucking love you. So a really beautiful thing that came out of this hike and came out of vlogging is that you should be seen and not heard. I didn't realize that that narrative had so much of an impact on me. I didn't realize that I thought that my voice should be quiet because of what I was told my whole fucking life. You should be seen and not heard. What a fucked up message to give to your daughter. I know that our parents do the best that they can with the level of knowledge that they have. They do their parenting job based on what they were told and what they were taught as children. And so I can't blame my parent. But now this is a narrative that I am challenging through sharing my voice, sharing what I know to be true about this lifetime and what I know to be true about optimizing this lifetime. I'm glad you're with me.